Hi children, good morning everyone. Are you ready for today's class? Now the class is Natural Science. What is the class today? It is Natural Science now. So Natural Science, the name itself tells you that it deals with the nature. Nature, which means environment. So now let's some of the questions related to environment. So what is environment, children? The surroundings in which we live in is called as environment. What does this environment consist of? Environment consists of living things and non-living things. Living things and non-living things. What are living things? Plants, animals and human beings. How can you say that plants, animals and human beings are living? Because they have life. Plants, animals and human beings have life. So they are called living things. What are non-living things? Air, water, temperature, humidity, or these are all non-living things. Apart from the living things, all others are non-living things. So let's see about the plants which are living things. You know that plants have life, so they are called living things. Let's know about the plants. So the name of the lesson is Knowing About Plants. What is the name of the lesson, children? This is the second lesson of your state syllabus. That is Knowing About Plants. You know very well, plants are living things. They are present everywhere in our surroundings, isn't it? Some plants are present on land and some are in water. The plants that are present on land are called terrestrial plants, and the plants that are present in the water are called aquatic plants. Okay, children? Now, coming to the plants and different parts of the plants, and you already know the plants of different types like herbs, shrubs, climbers, creepers, trees, that is tall trees, etc. You have learned in your smaller classes. Now you are going to learn about the parts of the plant and their functions mainly in this lesson. And so how this related to, that is their functions, how they perform these functions, everything you are going to learn in this part of the lesson, knowing about plants. Okay, children? So, parts of the plant. What are the different parts of the plant? One is root. The first one is root. Mainly, the plant consists of two systems, that is root system and shoot system. So, these are the roots of the plants which lie below the soil. Where do the roots lie? They lie below the soil. Roots lie below the soil. This is the root system, and all the other parts of the plant which are present above the soil. So see, these are the, now I am going to draw a plant over the board. See carefully, children. Okay. What did you see here, children, on the board? You are seeing a plant with its root, and this is stem. These are leaves. These are the leaves of the plant, and here you are seeing a flower. This is the flower, and you can also see fruit. See, children, this is a Okay. So this part of the plant which is above the soil, it is called as shoot system. What it is called? It is called as shoot system. And the part of the plant which is below the soil, it is called as root system. Roots mainly absorb water and mineral salts from the soil. So the functions of the roots are, first function is absorption. First function is absorption. See, and the next function is fixation. How the plants fix? You will see here the are fixed into the soil. Plants are fixed firmly into the soil with the help of roots. That is, root fixes the plant firmly into the soil. Root fixes the plant firmly into the soil. And there are also some of the roots which help for storage purpose. That is storage of food. They store the food in them. So they are help for storage, you can say. So roots also form the edible part of the plant which helps to eat. So there are some edible parts of the root of there is a root part of the plant which are very edible, which we can eat. They are stored, that is the food is stored in its roots. So they help for storage also. So their main functions are absorption, fixation and storage. See the spelling carefully children for absorption, ABSO or PTION. When you are writing absorbs, you will be writing ABSO or BS. So many of you do a mistake here of writing the spellings. So try to write correctly. Okay, absorb means ABSO or B. Absorb. Okay, absorption, absorption, absorb. Okay. So next, what do the roots do? Root absorbs the water and mineral salts from the soil and conducts them to all the other parts of the plant through the stem. Here, fixation. Next function, as I told you before. What is the other function of the plant? It fixes the plant firmly in the soil or tightly in the soil. Roots fix the plant tightly into the soil. They fixes the plant firmly or tightly into the soil. So this is the function of the root, and also they store the food material in them, as in case of carrot, beetroot, radish, turnip, etc. Okay children, and this is the another part of the plant, that is stem. Stem is above the soil. Stem is where do you find the stem? You find the stem above the soil. Stem helps for conduction. One of the function of the stem is conduction, and the other one is support, and the third one is storage. Conduction, support and storage. Okay, what is conduction? Conduction is the water that is absorbed, the water and mineral salts that is absorbed by the root is conducted by the stem to all the other parts of the plant, where the stem bears all the other parts of the plant, thus giving the support to them. Okay, you can say that stem supports or bears all the other parts of the plant like leaves, flowers and fruits. So they give support to all other parts of the plant and in turn conducts the water and mineral salts that is absorbed by the root to all the other parts of the plant and prepared food from the leaves to the root again, that helps for the growth of the plant. In such a manner, the stem functions are helpful to the plant. Okay. Next, coming to the leaves. The leaves are another important parts of the plant, and you can also see the three functions of the leaves. What are the three functions of the leaves? Basically, the main function of the leaves is to prepare the food. That is called as photosynthesis. See the term carefully. Now you are going to learn what is it? Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis means preparation of food by the plant in the presence of sunlight. Photo means light. Synthesis, preparation of food by the plant in the presence of sunlight, is called as photosynthesis, where the preparation of food is done by the leaves, that is the stomata. They are the pores present on the leaves, which helps for the preparing the food for the plant. They are the process of preparation of the plant by the leaves is called as photosynthesis. And the next one is respiration. Respiration is also done by the part called stomata that is present on the leaves, where the stomatal functions are photosynthesis, respiration and transpiration. Now we'll see step by step what is photosynthesis, respiration and transpiration. As I said for you earlier, photosynthesis means the preparation of food by the plant in the presence of sunlight using carbon dioxide and water. It prepares its own food. So this is called as photosynthesis, and the respiration is the exchange of gases that takes place between the plant and environment. It is called as respiration. And transpiration is the removal of excess water that takes place in the plant. So from the removal of excess water from the plant body is taken place by the process called as transpiration. So these are the three functions performed by the stomata that is present on the leaves. Stomata are the tiny pores that which we cannot see with our naked eyes. They can be seen only with the help of the microscope. So this part of the stomata helps for photosynthesis, respiration and transpiration for the plant. That is, photosynthesis is preparation of the food for the plant. Respiration is the exchange of gases that takes place with the plants taking carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, and excess water that is present in the plant is expelled out by the process called as transpiration through the stomatal pores. Okay children, and next part is flower. Flower is the most attractive part of the plant. Flower is the most attractive part of the plant. As you know that there are different that is the colors, that is petals for the flowers which are of different colors, which attract the insects and the birds for pollination. Okay, pollination, which in turn is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a flower, which takes place, which in turn lead to fertilization of the flower, which you will be learning in your 7th standard. Okay children, so up to now you learned that the flowers, they produce the nectar for insects, thus they help for pollination. Okay, so this is the most important part of the plant, which helps for the reproduction of the plant also. And next, fruit. Fruit is the plant. It's another important part of the plant, which arises from the flowers. Flowers gives rise to the fruits. Fruits in turn contains the seeds which give rise to the new plant again. So these are the different parts of the plant and their functions. Hope you have understood children. Once again I repeat, parts of the plant consist of shoot system and root system. Root system lies below the soil and shoot system lies above the soil. Roots absorb water and mineral salts from the soil and fix the plant firmly into the soil. Some certain roots also help, they store the food material in them, like carrot, beetroot, radish, turnip, etc. And the stem conducts and supports all the other parts of the plant. It supports or the base all the other parts of the plant like leaves, flowers and fruits. And it conducts the water that is absorbed by the roots to all the other parts of the plant and prepared food by the leaves in turn to the roots for further growth of the plant. It helps for the further growth of the plant. That is the function of the stem. Okay, and there are certain stems which also store food material in them. Okay, so what are they are ginger, turmeric, radish, sorry, not radish, it is sugar cane, these are garlic, or all the food materials that form the stem part of the plant that store the food material in them. And next, coming to the leaves, they are a very important parts of the plant which helps for photosynthesis, that is preparation of food. You have to be familiar with these terms: photosynthesis, respiration and transpiration. Photosynthesis, which means preparation of food by the plant. Respiration, exchange of gases, that is plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And transpiration, removal of excess water from the plant body, is done through the process called as transpiration. The experimental processes will be explained to you in the further classes coming now. Okay, next, flower. Flower is most attractive part of the plant. It consists of sepals and petals. Sepals are green in color and petals are of different colors for different of flowers. So flowers attract the insects and birds for pollination and helps for the fertilization purpose of that particular plant, and they gives rise to the fruit, and fruit in turn gives rise to the seed, and seed gives rise to the new plant again. So in this process, the plant gives rise to the new plant again, and there are also different types of the plants which are grown and which you can be learning in the further classes. Okay, next up. Now coming to the diagrammatic section, you should draw neatly the parts comprising the root system and the shoot system of the plant. Okay, so in this class you have learned about the parts of the plant and functions of the different parts of the plant. In the next class, further classes, you will be learning about the types of roots and root systems, and types of leaves, types of venations present in the leaves, and different, that is how do the plants absorb water, that is the absorption of water by the roots. The experimental process that takes place, you will be seeing in the further classes, children. Okay, so about the stomata, how do you see the stomata and all, everything will be learnt in the further classes. In today's class, you learn about the parts of the plant. Try to draw the diagram neatly in your notebook and come to the next class and write the functions of the different parts of the plant. Okay, children, so in the homework for the next class, you can see on the board. Try to draw the diagram neatly, children. See the board, children. Note down these two questions in your notebooks. Draw the diagram showing the different parts of the plant. And the second question is, write the functions of different parts of the plant. So write the terms neatly, give the side headings, and neatly you explain about the functions of the plant as I said you earlier. So we'll recall once again what are the different functions of the plant, children. That is the parts of the plant, first parts and their functions. Parts of the plant are root, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. So first side heading is root. What are its main functions? Fixation, absorption and storage. You give side headings for each and explain each term. Okay, children. Next, coming to the stem. Stem, what are its functions? Support and conduction apart from storage. Support, conduction and storage. It also contains three functions. Write the side headings and write about it. Okay. And next, coming to the leaves. Functions of the leaves are photosynthesis, that is preparation of food. Next, respiration, exchange of gases. Next, transpiration, removal of excess water from the plant body. That is about the transpiration. Next, coming to the flowers. Flowers are the attractive parts of the plant. They contain different petals which helps for different colored petals which help for pollination. And fruits, they are developed from the flowers, and fruit contains the seeds which give rise to the new plant. Hope you can write the functions, everything carefully, neatly in your notebook and come prepared for the next class. Okay, children, try to read the textbook, the lesson from the textbook and come to the next class. And I'll continue the topic of this lesson relating to the types of root system in the next class. Okay children, have a nice day.